All scores, trying to outscore you. That's how I play 2K anyway. So I think having that squad, positionless basketball, switch 1 through 5, and just run and gun and shoot a bunch of threes and try and get to the rim and do some dunks. That's how I play 2K. So I think that's the perfect team for it. I'll see you guys in the city on 2K22.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Atlanta Hawks. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. To the paint. And finish off by Collins.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Bounce pass, Young. Here's Herter. Collins kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. Capella inside. He's covered by Ayton.
Who's watching here?
Here's Herter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Collins.
And one.
With 1 on the clock. And finish off by Collins.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Reddish. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
easy call.
Foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college where a lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got him, man.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Capella finds Young. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Well, you have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Paul looking around. The pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A nice shot by Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Ball against Young. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Outside Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. To the left side wing. Here's Herder. Defended by Booker. Here's Reddick. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
And the Hawks with possession here after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Collins with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young pass to Herder. Shot from 12. Young's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Diallo's checked in for Devin Booker. And Magician subbed in for Paul.
Yeah, I got big man.
And Porter drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Shots good from Young.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Porter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here is Young. Last time out, he had 44 points. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Magician passes to Diallo. Charge outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
Smith checked in for Otto Porter
For
Jr.
your Suns, Jalen Smith.
Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Young dishes to Hunter. Shoots the three. Charge grabs the board. Sun shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Johnson kicks to Diallo. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Magician. Another three for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice
17.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Shot from 16. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith right side. Down low. Here's Magician. Bucket is good.
17.
Magician's got 5.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Young finds Hunter. And stolen by Diallo. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now Young. 6 points for him. Knocked away. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Diallo with it. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson with some nice D. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Saric. Then it's Magician. And it's Diallo in at the shooting guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Nuggets played really well. He had 13 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Dario Saric.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Magician passes to Smith, and that one, good. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. That one goes. Count it.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Here's Magician. Gallinari making his last shot. Smith left side. Diallo inside. Lays it up off the glass. Diallo's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Suns.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here is Gallinari. Young with no one around. And again, it's Atlanta.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Diallo. Here's Herter after the made shot from Magician. Outside Collins. Kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Magician. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Back to Young. To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And a wide open look for Porter. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
3 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Now the pass to Magician. The quick look, no good that time. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Yep, it counts. Herter's got 5 now.
So composed right there on that possession. Herter, a pro at handling the defense and then keeping his focus.
Here's Magician, defended by Young. Booker the pass to Ayton. Passes to Magician. Here's Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Magician. The Hawks trail by 5. Young, no good. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Bridges passes to Magician. And here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
Young up top, guarded by Porter. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 8 points for him.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Ayton inside. Capella's there. And it's Ayton missing.
Way to get it, Capella.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
Timeout called, the Suns. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta.
2 minutes
Johnson's checked in.
2 minutes.
Paul dishes to Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Reddish the pass to Herter. And the layup is good.
Kevin Herter.
Herter's got 7.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Paul with the ball and guarded by Capella. Now here's Ayton. He's tightly guarded, and the basket is good. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Herter. Again, the Hawks score.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And finish off by Collins.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. From the line. Here's Ayton, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
And Paul launches it from deep, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Booker outside. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 9.
Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number 1 option for an offense. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young dishes to Reddish. Collins with it, now guarded by Booker. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Man, this kid is showing signs of his potential right here as Kevin Herter early on fire.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now Porter after the missed three from Cam Reddish. To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Young against Paul. To the right side. Here's Herter. 13 points in the game. The kick out to Young. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
So for the Suns,
Coming onto the floor for the
Smith checked in
Hawks.
for DeAndre Ayton. Diallo comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Reddish. Bridges outside, 13 feet away. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Herter passes to Gallinari. The pass to Okongwu. Gallinari, the bounce pass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Magicians checked in for the Suns. And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix leading by 5. Inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Passes it to Diallo. Payne looking around. He kicks to Bridges. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 4.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by a Magician. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the wing right side. Pass to Bridges. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks trail by 4. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Dishes it to Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
Trae Young.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Magician. Oh, that's blocked. One-on-one here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off, he gets a trip to the line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Diallo. And here's Payne. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Okongwu. Saric against Hunter. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Inside, here's Saric. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Saric has got his second basket of the night. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Saric. On its way from Young for 2. Phoenix grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Took him no time at all on that one. That's 12 points for Magician. 1:56 left to play in the third. Young dishes to Hunter. Gallinari outside. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Johnson kicks to Diallo. Here's Magician. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And it's 6 points for Gallinari.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Now here's Payne. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Young pass to Okongwu. Now Young. 11 feet away, and again it's Atlanta.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Magician, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Young outside. Here's Hunter. For the lead, he lays it in.
DeAndre Hunter.
Hunter's got 6.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Pass to Magician. With 2 seconds left. Nice jump shot. Good. 16 points for him. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Good, right here. Come on. Hey, one shot. One shot is all they get. Everybody rebound. All right, everybody rebound.
Encouraging his team to lock down here.
And not wanting to give the opponent any second chance opportunities, especially given how close this game is.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Andre Ayton out there with Porter. And it's Paul in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Reddish the pass to Johnson. Outside Collins. There's the pass to Herder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first
that one
foul.
on Ayton.
First team
Impressing at a young age. Kevin Herder's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
First free throw is good. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Passes it to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Now, here's Reddish. The feed now to Capella. Here's Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Young against Bridges. Young inside. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Collins finds Young to tie it up. Porter pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. Booker looking around. Up top, Porter. Misses off the right iron.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Porter to the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Yes!
Phoenix
And the foul.
DeAndre Ayton.
That one on
That's
8.
his second personal
Yeah,
foul.
nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting,
One
as
shot.
he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
That's good from Capella. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Booker outside. Back to Ayton.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Booker outside. The tray. Another three for Phoenix.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Young inside. Defended by Bridges. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Young.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Booker outside. Down low, Porter.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. But when he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
At the line for Phoenix, Otto Porter, taking 2 shots.
Baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Free throw good, Porter.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And Porter drops them both. Now Young. The three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's Porter on the assist by Booker. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Young. Porter with a block. Paul against Capella. Here's Porter. Ayton trying to break free. And that one's good by Porter. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 24 points.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside Porter. Ayton trying to break free. And again, Otto Porter. Porter's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Suns. Bridges against Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Booker in the post. He's against Young. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Sign of a great scorer is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Booker the pass to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Another three for Phoenix.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the Suns call time here. They lead by 9. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Magicians check. Checked in for Paul. And a switch here also for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Here's Young, following the basket by Otto Porter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Suns, Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Young. Pass to Garner.
Over.
The 10-footer. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Suns now. Magician. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Biombo with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Over.
Here's Gallinari. Okongwu dishes to McDermott. And the pass to Garner. Gallinari on the wing.
Ball. Hey.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and but when I'm with you, I'm bitter. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. It up when you open. It's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sign this NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen, get up when you. It's up, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen, get up when you open. It's up, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.